Hi Leo, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your 2016 Tarot Forecast. This is for Leo Sun, Leo Moon, and Leo Rising signs. So Leo, I have been playing with a bunch of different yearly spreads and I've finally decided on this particular spread that I'm going to use here today. It's 2 cards for each month, and then after I laid out all the cards, the card at the bottom of the deck is the overall energy. And then I actually decided to pull 2 additional cards for additional guidance. One will be from my Goddess Guidance Oracle card deck by Doreen Virtue, and then the other will be from my Kuan Yin Oracle card deck by Alana Fairchild. So Leo, let's get started and look at your 2016. So January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December, Leo. Okay, now what I have at the bottom of the deck, Leo, is the King of Wands. Very much you, Leo, no matter if you're male or female. This is just letting me know that throughout the whole 2016, you're going to be just extremely fiery. You're going to be using your natural born characteristics to your advantage. You could be working a lot because this is you being just incredibly driven. Yeah, very driven, very passionate, very energized. You could be quite creative this year as well and just have an immense amount of energy, Leo. Yeah, very fiery, very driven. I love this energy. You could be, very much on the go as well, working a lot and just, very go, go, go. So, this could play out in many different ways, but see you being very driven and very passionate, very focused as well. So awesome, Leo, for the entire 2016. That's wonderful. All right, let's see. I am going to pull your 2 additional oracle cards now and get them laid out. So please show me an additional message for Leo. Additional guidance for Leo in 2016. What else does Leo need to know? 2016 Leo. Leo, Leo, Leo. Leo Sun, Leo Moon, Leo Rising. Okay, this card did just pop out, so I am going to put it there and choose this card. Okay, last card for Leo. Additional guidance for Leo, Leo Sun, Leo Moon, Leo Rising for 2016 Leo. Please show me additional message for Leo. What does Leo need to know for 2016? Okay, Bamboo Moon. These cards are just gorgeous. I love these cards. And I do apologize for my voice, Leo. I am getting a little bit of like a sore throat. And then I've been talking a lot doing these readings. So just bear with me. I am taking a drink, Leo. Okay, so let's get started. For January, Leo, this is really beautiful. I have the Fool and the Page of Swords. So definitely news and communication coming in right at the start of the year, and then a new beginning. This is you, perhaps maybe after you receive some particular news, Leo, you're taking a risk, you're deciding to go for something. The Fool is a new beginning, but it's representing a risk that you might have to take. You might have to take a leap of faith in regards to this new beginning. So beautiful energy. Just news or communication coming through right off the bat, right in the beginning of 2016, and then new beginnings. I mean, taking a leap of faith, deciding to go for something, and setting out on a new path right in the beginning of the year, Leo. So this is really amazing. And this can be, because this is a general reading, this can be, in regards to romance, like a new relationship, taking a leap of faith, going for it. This could be a new job, setting out on a new career path. This could be in regards to anything for you, Leo. This is just taking a leap of faith and going for something. So any sort of new beginning where you're taking a leap of faith and deciding to, start some sort of new beginning in your life, that's what this is representing for you. Beautiful, Leo. Now, another page in February. I have the Page of Cups and then the Two of Swords. So I feel like you're making a decision, Leo. You're choosing to... I really think that you're choosing to use your intuition when making this decision. This person is blindfolded, so it's letting me know that they kind of have no choice. They're going to have to go within, and they're going to have to trust their intuition, trust that, what their inner knowing is telling them. So I see you definitely making a decision, going within, making a decision, and it quite possibly could be, after perhaps maybe you receive some more news and some more communication, because I have the Page of Cups here, but this isn't bad news. This isn't bad news. This is definitely good news coming in. If it is news, this could also be a new beginning, because pages can be new beginnings. So this could be perhaps for some Leos the same beginning that I have here with the Fool, because these cards are side by side. So maybe this particular leap of faith is at the end of January, and this is picking up on the same energy here, because this could be you making a decision in regards to a new beginning. But I feel like this is leading you towards happiness. Whatever you're making a decision with, this is leading you towards happiness. This Two of Swords doesn't have to be for me, particularly the type of reader I am. This doesn't have to be like a stressful situation where, oh no, it's so negative, I have to make a tough decision. It can be any old decision. It can be a positive decision. It could be a negative decision. It could be, any sort of decision. And because it's with the Page of Cups, I'm really sensing this is a decision for your positive. This is a decision for your well-being. You could be quite happy making this decision, Leo. I think it's going to lead to happiness. I really do. That's what I'm picking up on. You're trusting your intuition with something, and you're deciding, yes, I want this. Whether this is a new beginning or some sort of good news coming in, this is you making a decision in February. So, and remember, you have the energy of the King of Wands here. Very passionate and fiery. I love it, Leo. Awesome. All right, so March, I have the Four of Wands with dun, 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 the Lovers card. So perhaps, some Leos, this Fool, this taking a leap of faith and going for something, and then, I feel like this is all connected. This is January, February, now March we're in. I feel like perhaps, you receive some news or communication with this Page of Cups here, and you made a decision, and this is what the decision is about, and it's about a relationship for some Leos, because the Lovers card is a major arcana card. It can also represent new beginnings in regards to relationships, especially sitting right next to the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands for me is my happy home card. it's letting me know that things within the home environment are very nice. That they're very stable, they're very secure. You have a great support system around you, whether that be friends or family. This card does represent marriage. It represents you know, family gatherings or celebrations. And, you know, now we have the Lovers card with the Four of Wands, which can be a new relationship. It can be, you know, perhaps you met someone previously in the beginning of the year and, you know, you took it slow, and now this is maybe taking it up a notch with the Lovers card here, which would be the third month in that, you know, perhaps maybe this is the time where, you know, you're taking your relationship to the next level, if you would. It's becoming, you know, more passionate, and you guys are bonding more, and there's a deep chemistry here. And I feel like these two people are being divinely led to one another, or they were divinely led to one another. For some, because this is a general reading, the Lovers card can represent a decision that's being made, a head or heart decision. So this could be you having to make a decision about your home, perhaps, because, you know, the Four of Wands for me is a home card. So, you know, because this is a general reading, this could be March for you, which is making a decision, and it can be in regards to your home. But I feel like for the majority of Leos, this is definitely in regards to a partnership, whether that be business for you or romantic. And I really feel like it's connected to these previous months here. Okay, so for April, I actually have the Queen of Wands and the Three of Wands. So, you know, I feel like there's a lot of wands coming up here, and, you know, it's kind of like suiting, it's fitting, because you are a Leo. So the Queen of Wands with the Three of Wands. This is you, again, just, you know, you being very passionate and very driven. Yeah, very fiery, very optimistic, you know, intuitive as well. And, you know, the Three of Wands is an energy for me that's very stable, very secure, very grounded. And it represents expansion and growth. So things within your life around April, Leo, can really be expanding and growing to new levels. You know, for me, this, you know, this could be like your home expanding, things within your career expanding and growing. This can be many different things, but this is a great energy, just a very secure, stable energy. And you just being very fiery, very passionate. You know, for some Leos as well, this could be, you know, maybe the person that you're, you know, if you are getting into like a new partnership, this could be, it could be with another fire sign. That's just a possibility. And if they're not a fire sign, they could be just fiery themselves. Maybe they're very driven and passionate and fiery like you are. You guys could have a lot of the same characteristics, even if they're not necessarily a fire sign. They could still have these characteristics. And this could be your relationship expanding and growing. I mean, I do have the Lovers card in the previous month. So this could be like your relationship expanding and growing to, you know, an even, you know, deeper level. All right. So for May, Leo, I do have interesting set of cards. I do have the Hanging Man with the Seven of Cups, which the Seven of Cups can represent having a lot of options, but it also can represent a very dreamy kind of illusionary energy. It can be you dreaming a lot or hoping a lot or fantasizing a lot in regards to something, you know, in your life that you want very much. You know, perhaps, you know, in this month of May, you actually might be taking a voluntary period of suspense. This is a very temporary period, and it's sometimes voluntary, not all the time. I won't tell you that it's all the time voluntarily made, because it's not. But this could be you you know, maybe taking like a timeout or a break. Maybe you have been working a lot, and this could be you taking a break. And, you know, this could be you dreaming about all the things you want to do during this break. And this particular break or period can actually be very beneficial because, you know, when you come out of this, you actually have a fresh perspective on things. Perhaps when you come out of this, you'll have a fresh perspective on the things that, you know, you're hoping and wishing for. It's very good for your intuition as well, and you actually gain a lot of wisdom and clarity during this time as well, Leo. So for June, I have the Emperor with the Eight of Wands. So, you know, this could be you very much taking control. The Emperor is all about structure and authority and power. And so, you know, if this is your energy, this could be you very much, you know, taking the reins, being in control, you know, being quite stable at this time and very practical. And the Eight of Wands is, you know, travel, it's movement, it's messages coming in, it's things happening suddenly, sometimes as well. So, you know, this very much could be, you know, something happening within your life very quickly. And it's after this period of suspense, which, you know, it makes a lot of sense. You know, you needed a timeout or you needed a time to maybe really think about things, perhaps, and maybe get your thoughts together, because the Seven of Cups can also be like a little bit of a scattered energy. So I think with the Hanged Man being on the side of it, it's really representing, you know, getting maybe your thoughts together and what you really want, your dreams and things like that, and kind of figuring everything out, becoming a little bit more organized. And now with this following the next month, this is very interesting. It's like this served you very well, this period this month. Previously this served you very well, and now you're ready. You're like ready to take control, Leo, and things are happening very quickly. There could be a lot of messages coming in at this time as well. So very, very, very awesome energy here. You're definitely taking control, and you're definitely coming in quite strongly and powerfully at this time. Okay, so for July, I have the King of Swords with the Magician. So this could be, you know, perhaps an air sign person around you. It doesn't have to be an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. It could just be anybody with these King of Swords characteristics. But this could be your characteristics as well for the month of July. You could be very focused, very determined. This man is a very strong-minded individual. And, you know, I always say in my readings, my weekly and monthly readings here on my channel, that the Emperor and the King of Swords are very similar for me. These are two very strong-minded individuals. So, you know, this very much could be your energy. So for these 2 months in a row, towards the end of this summer here, you're going to be, you know, just very driven in some regard. I always say, you know, the King of Swords and the Emperor are, you know, they always come out on top. They're always the victor. These are people that, you know, they're so strong-willed and so strong-minded and just incredibly determined that, you know, they literally can't lose. So, you know, in combination, if this is your energy with the Magician, you're about to make things really manifest in your life, Leo. The Magician really holds, you know, all the knowledge, all the skills, and all the tools at hand to really make things manifest in his life. So this is you working independently. This is you just, you know, holding that power, holding that magic, and just using it to, you know, the best of your ability to make your desires really, you know, come to fruition and manifest in your life. So this is really, really awesome, Leo. So for August, this is interesting. I have the Ten of Swords with the Five of Coins, and I don't at all think this is related to your finances. The Ten of Swords for me is the ending to a difficult period. So what, you know, what this is telling me is, you know, in the past, you might have felt a lack somewhere in your life, and this will be different for all of you because this is a general forecast. So depending on, you know, whatever it was, Leo, that you felt you had a lack of in your life, whether this be, you know, romance or financial or, you know, support around you. I mean, this could be so many different things. Wherever you felt a lack in your life, I think that, you know, the cycle is coming to an end. This is the ending to a difficult period. And this Five of Coins can be definitely representing, you know, a lack or, you know, a period where you felt lack. And this could be a difficult period. So, you know, a cycle is ending, a new cycle is beginning. This is the ending of whatever lack that you felt in your life, Leo, in August. And it very much could be because of this energy that you had in the previous months that it's now causing, you know, a new cycle in your life to start. Okay, so for September, I have the Knight of Cups and the Page of Wands. So this, you know, this could be like a knight in shining armor or Prince Charming coming in, offering something to you or asking you out on a date or bringing you some sort of news. You know, both of these cards can really represent news and communication. So this can be a person coming to you, maybe a water sign, maybe a fire sign, doesn't have to be, but coming to you with, you know, perhaps some news, some communication, perhaps an offer. You know, nights bring us in things, so definitely perhaps this is an offer of a new beginning. If this is an offer in September of a new beginning, this is going to be something that, you know, gets you very excited, makes you very happy, gets you fired up. Great energy here. So for the month of October, I have the High Priestess and the Sun. So two major arcana cards. This is, you know, beautiful, Leo. When the Sun is in a reading, you know, this is a very fortunate and blessed energy. So, you know, at this time in October of 2016, you know, you very much could be in the spotlight. People could be very attracted to your warmth and just your luminosity at this time, Leo. This is a very blessed, fortunate energy, so use that to your advantage. But the Sun represents prosperity, bliss, being content, just overall happiness, abundance, prosperity. Just, you know, this is the most optimistic card in the entire tarot. So this is the best energy that you can actually have. It's wonderful, and it's next October for you, and it's sitting next to the High Priestess. So perhaps, you know, perhaps this is something you were intuitive about. Perhaps, you know, you had some inner knowing in regards to whatever you've been working so hard for. Maybe you knew that, you know, you were just, this is going to make you incredibly happy, or this is going to bring you to this happy place. You know, the High Priestess can also represent playing your cards close to your chest, secrets and mysteries. So make sure, you know, you are playing your cards close to your chest, Leo. Trust your intuition at this time, but I really think that, you know, whatever this Sun is representing for you, whatever happiness and abundance and prosperity this is representing for you, Leo, at this time, this is something I think you knew about. This is something I think that you knew, whatever you're working very hard towards this year, and you've been very fiery and driven so far this entire year of 2016. I think that you knew deep down inside, you know, you knew that this was going to bring you this happiness and joy, and this is you receiving it in October. Now in November, I have the Judgment card with the Knight of Wands. So the Judgment card can represent literally a decision being made, a judgment call that either you're making or is being made for you, Leo. But it also can represent, you know, rising up out of the ashes, being given a second chance, being reborn in a sense. And with the Knight of Wands, this can represent travel, movement, departure, things moving forward, things happening quickly. So perhaps, Leo, in November, you have some sort of new beginning, and it's happening very quickly. You know, nights bring us in things again. So this, you know, this night could be bringing you in this decision about something in your life. But this is, you know, this is a great energy. This is going to be something very positive, and something even maybe divinely orchestrated. Yeah. So very beautiful energy, especially towards this end of the year. Oh my goodness. So for the final month of December, 2016, final month here, we have the Seven of Wands with the Four of Cups. So the Seven of Wands is a card where you might have to defend yourself, you and yours, or your beliefs, or just, you know, yourself in general. You know, and this can be in regards to career. It can be a lot of competition around you, or a lot of jealousy around you. You're sticking up for yourself, especially if you receive some sort of offer in the past that maybe, you know, your coworkers didn't receive this news or whatnot, or decision, and you know, you did. This could be people around you, perhaps maybe jealous. But this is my warrior card. This is you just being incredibly strong, standing up for yourself, defending yourself. And, you know, that's it. You're being courageous. You're not afraid to defend yourself. You're holding this wand up really high, and you're not afraid to use it. You know, you're incredibly strong, Leo, naturally. So, you know, I don't see this as, you know, being significant for you whatsoever. This will be no problem for you. And then, you know, I have the Four of Cups here. So the Four of Cups can sometimes be someone who's, you know, being a little bit too pessimistic. They're not focusing on the positive as much as they should be. So, you know, just, you know, perhaps maybe you having to defend yourself has gotten you down a little bit towards the end of the year. So, you know, I'm just going to tell you to just remain, you know, optimistic. Try to focus on, you know, the positive things that you have around you, which it looks like you have a lot coming in this year for you. So just try to remain as optimistic as you can. And, you know, don't let the naysayers or, you know, people negative around you get to you. You're a very strong individual, and, you know, you've come through a lot, and you've achieved all of this success because you deserve it. You know, these people around you might not deserve it, and you do. So just keep telling yourself that. But let's get to your extra cards here, your guidance cards. So the first oracle card that I pulled for you is Fairness. This situation will be handled in a fair and a just manner. So this is similar, obviously, to the Justice card. So this card actually came flying out of the deck for you, Leo. So, you know, this very much could even be talking about this month here of December. Don't worry about this. You know, the universe is going to take care of it. So let me read you the additional message. Fairness. Let me suggest another definition for fairness. It's when all parties involved surrender their personal agendas in favor of the greater good for the eternity of the group. This requires trust in the wisdom of the whole. When it comes to matters of disputes, the attacks are based on fears that you may not receive your share. Yet attacks amplify the hurt and the pain that caused the dispute in the first place. Why not surrender your attachment to a specific outcome and instead direct your holy will towards the resolution of the argument? Hold a firm vision of a peaceful outcome and let the pieces fall into place in a harmonious manner. Various meanings of this card are: a lawsuit will be resolved, a dispute will end harmoniously, you'll be treated fairly, keep everyone's needs in mind during negotiations, and release guilt and shame, and these emotions can attract a punishing attack. So release guilt and shame. All right. So, you know, if any of this is associated with this Four of Cups, you know, release guilt and shame. You will be treated fairly, and you know, it says a dispute will end harmoniously. If you do have any sort of legal issues going on in 2016, this is saying a lawsuit will be resolved. So just know that, Leo. But other than that, oh, I have one more card I want to read for you. But I was going to say, other than that, you have a lot of new beginnings in 2016. A lot of energy here, a lot of communication. And I just did Sagittarius before you. You both have, you know, a couple pages and some nights, a lot of news and offers and communication. Just a lot of things coming in. And you have some fierce energy, I will tell you. Oh my goodness. With the Emperor, the Magician, the King of Swords. Oh my goodness. You know, all of these knights, the High Priestess, you're, you know, King of Wands, Queen of Wands. You've got some great energy, Leo. But the last card that I did pull for you is Bamboo Moon. All right, and it says, did you know that there are no mistakes in the universe, and all events, circumstances, relationships, and situations are unfolding in perfection with the timing and intelligence of the divine plan? Any apparent delay is in your favor. If something is happening for you, right now, then that is perfect too. Divine timing is perfection. It is safe to trust this now. All right. Yeah, so I'm just looking at your overall, you know, overall reading, and I think you're going to have a great 2016, Leo. I really do. I think it's going to be just an amazing year for you. You could even be starting a new relationship, lots of new beginnings. Yeah, and you're very much in control. Financially, I think things are going to be great for you. Just keep working as hard as you are, Leo. Yeah, so I really hope you enjoyed this yearly forecast, and I just wish you a great 2016. Take care.